So,
You like-
hello. Welcome to part 2 of
Yeah.
In the Crypt of the Sea.
Tyler, you can't
Crypt?
do that. You
What did I do?
can't make it sound boring and awful.
In the Crypt of the Sea.
Because it's actually it's actually like super intense right now.
Like Crypt of the Sea.
In the Crypt of the Sea.
Down where we're wetter. Down where we're deader.
Crypt of the Sea.
Down by
You'll drown and die. Okay,
You
cool.
can become a water zombie too.
Do-do-do.
It is such a great look for you.
Before we get into tonight's episode, thanks to our friends over at Beyond Skyrim, at Celestial Aeon Project, at Scanless Roll Music, at Sirenscape, at worldamble.pxf.io/rollslayers,
And Joe Jonas.
at Joe Jones.
Nick Jonas.
Oh, who was it? Was it Nick Jonas?
Yeah, I think it was Nick.
It was
Jones.
Okay,
Agent.
that
One
makes
of the
sense.
Jonases.
One of
Like,
the
which one?
Jonases.
Which one is famous by himself? It's terrible.
For those of you who are audio,
The ship is falling.
knocked over the boat,
Which is already
which is already falling.
it's knocked over.
It's already
It's already falling. Okay. Yeah. Eldritch Foundry. Use our code and checkout. It's just Roleplayers. Follow us on Instagram. Give us a like on YouTube and join our Patreon for all the fun stuff.
And our Discord.
And our Discord. Yeah.
That is a fun place.
Tell us your favorite Jonas brother.
Yeah. In the comments.
I don't have
Put
one.
it
in the
and
comments.
make it Frankie
They're all
because
the same
he's the best.
to me.
Jonas
I
brother.
don't know any of them.
I like claim to fame too.
I don't know any of them.
You know two of them now.
I guess.
Nick and Joe.
And Frankie.
Frankie. I didn't know that was the third one.
He's the fourth one. He's
There's a fourth
He was a
He's a-
child.
He's a co-host on Claim to Fame, which is all about like famous relatives
Just say Gertie.
or like relatives of famous people.
Gertie Jonas.
There was a lot of Twitter conversations about Frankie Jonas back in the day. But yeah, last we left off, the party of mercenaries.
Oh yeah, we heard
Doing a bad job.
They patrolled the boat. They got choked by fog and stabbed. The bosun,
Grounded.
Gordy Gigglebottom, was stabbed twice. He survived against
Poorly.
all odds. The party long rested and has been encountering ghosties trying to kill them, while also
Sheesh.
something yanking down the anchor, pulling the boat down. They are now canted at a 45, maybe a 50-degree angle on the boat. And we are still in combat. We're at the top of the round.
You should have. I would.
Quick, don't tell Tyler about the timer.
I'm about to change it.
The residue was on top.
This way.
The residue.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty. Wait, where's the battle music not playing?
Then this is not happening.
Just to, yeah. Pause.
No music, no timer.
No,
That's right.
We need the ambiance.
The
We need
impetus.
the ambience of our terror.
Okay, top of the round. We have Jed with Sir. Is Sir?
All right, sir.
No, it's just
Richard.
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 Richard Castellet. All right. At the beginning of this round, surrounded by two of these frightening figures here in the belly of the boat.
I'm just really enjoying this a lot.
On guard. Okay. All right. I think first things first, I'm going to dish up a little bit of damage to this incorporeal fiend.
I love when Foghorn Leghorn stabs him.
Touching it a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Actually, I am going to trace my blade in the air a few times until it whisks up a little bit of more glow, and it begins to vibrate with some extra magical energy, and I'm going to swing for a booming blade.
Oh, nice. And then if it moves, it takes more damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And we're going to see if that hits. Oh, that is a natural 20.
That will indeed
Okay.
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
There we go.
So the first things first.
Richard has showed up finally.
It is about time.
He's not just sizzle, he's a little bit of steak too, you know.
All right, let me double check my.
I don't know if he's A5
dice on
wacky,
it.
but he's something.
He's not.
All right, that is. I don't know if the damage type matters.
It does.
Okay, so currently that is 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm getting that right? Yep.
Magical piercing. That's from the weapon.
Make sure that that is the correct. No, actions. Show me actions. Not spells.
What
okay,
can
yes.
I do?
That's 11 piercing damage plus 5 thunder damage.
Okay.
It is now encased in potential thunder damage, as well as 3 radiant damage.
Okay. It's looking like it's hanging on to unlife by a thread.
And then I am actually going to step away from it.
Okay.
I'm going to move towards you about 2 squares until I'm there.
Alright. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
That is going to miss, I believe. 6.
Does not hit.
Okay, it swings out at you, but it is too encaged in this thunderous cage that you've made.
Excellent. And then I am going to rally my ally. I'm going to say, haha, we have them on the back foot. And I'm going to say that in the direction of Keel and give you a bardic inspiration.
Cool.
So you have a D8.
Okay.
Hand that to you there so you don't.
Perfect. Alright. Go ahead and make your save at the end of your turn.
Oh, yes, for frightened.
Yep.
That's a 14.
Haha, you are no longer afeared.
Cool.
Rallied myself.
He says out loud. Go ahead, Keel.
So, while engaged, I'm able to like scoot around ever so slightly, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Just want those 2 baddies to be in a perfect
other way.
perfect
There
line.
you go.
Get into where they're like lined up,
Oh.
just like that. Lightning bolt.
Okay.
Do it.
And I want them
Get 'em.
dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and do
Get
4th
'em.
level.
Real quick,
Okay.
just in
Wait.
case this affects your turn, at the end of my turn, they both take an additional 3 radiant damage.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't know if that dissipates one of them.
It does not, but
Okay.
he looks worse for the wear.
Okay.
Um,
The one
actually, before we do that, can I have a dex save from you and from Richard Casterly?
Oof. Probably a fail. 9.
Okay.
17.
Richard, you fall prone and start to slide backwards along the ship. You hit the bow, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you want my dex save?
Oh yeah, dex saves.
I had a 17.
Okay, the first one.
Oh no. It's so they have to make dex saves.
Yeah, the first one's
Yes.
a fail, I believe. It's a 10 plus 1, 11.
Yeah.
It's gonna fail, and that's a 5.
Right.
They both fail.
Right.
All right. I need at a 4th level. I need if you have 8d6.
8d6?
I just want the visceral,
I
like,
have so many.
tactile feeling.
You got 4.
Okay, you guys are
6.
donating. I don't need to.
Perfect.
That's 8.
This 8, so I just need to roll one more after this. Ooh, there's a lot of high numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
okay.
fair.
6, 12, 18.
Okay.
That is 28. That
Okay.
is 6, 34, 35, 40 lightning damage.
As you blast out with your lightning bolt, this one back behind that has been stabbed repeatedly it immediately dissipates into steam.
With a dissipating thunder.
And the one that you blast into, it seems like it's resistant to your lightning, but even so, it's hard to maintain its corporeal form, you can tell.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to use another quicken spell so
Okay.
that I can get a bonus action.
Okay.
Get a bonus action spell. And let's see, you're right next to me.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's
Prone.
see, let's double check what damage that is. Oh my gosh, I know there's a timer.
Thank you, Liz.
There is a timer. There is a timer.
I know. Seeing that lightning damage doesn't quite do the one in front of me very well. Oh gosh. I'm gonna chromatic orb the one directly in front of me with thunder damage.
With thunder damage? Okay,
Yes.
go ahead and...
So I gotta roll
the
the
hit.
hit on that one.
Don't forget transpiration if you
Oh, I don't think I do. It is a 24.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah. That's...
Okay.
Bolts of damage.
Yes.
Please.
It's 3. That was not bad. 10 thunder damage.
10 thunder damage as you blast into it. It's looking rough, but not down for the count.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna
It's not a bad turn.
reach up to you, moaning, and stick its hand into your chest
Ooh, yippies.
and say,
Took her from us. You took her from us.
it's gonna go ahead
Who
and
did you
roll a hit.
take?
That's
The one who just died?
24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
Maybe we should have just talked to him. Maybe that would have been better.
That's 17 points of necrotic damage.
17!
78. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a sorcerer.
Where'd
I'm
this other guy
very
go?
squishy.
Where did he go?
He went up a deck.
Oh, he did go up a deck. Yeah, he's gonna just attack
Where did he ghost?
Elisa again. And he's going to miss.
Yay.
These two are gonna stay on Grim. That's an 18 and a 13 to hit.
The 18 wounds.
Okay. We're gonna take... Uh, 14 points of necrotic damage. That's gonna end their turn. Elisa, can I have a dex save?
Yes. Ooh, yucky. That's a 9.
You fall prone as the boat careens
Great.
forward, falling over the railing of the winch, and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the boat.
Cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. Is standing up an action?
No, it's half your movement speed.
Okay, I'll stand back up.
Okay.
And I'll walk back over to where I was.
Okay.
Trying to stay away from this guy.
This is not.
And I hack back into the stupid chain.
Okay, roll to hit.
23.
That'll hit. It is a chain. It's got an AC of 3.
This I I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Next time, I'm actually building my character. Not doing this again.
That's the YouTube
like,
short here.
well,
I'm not building my character.
6 points of damage to the chain.
Okay, it is still holding.
Cool. Is it like damaged at all?
Not very much.
Great. We're all gonna die.
I
Second
mean,
end your go.
I would come, but my short sword is not gonna really do a whole lot.
I would
with
just
the
like
chain either.
shout out for help.
Okay, you hear Elisa shouting from the mid deck.
Okay,
all of
okay.
you. Grim,
All right,
the one in front of you is barely holding together that you've
Okay.
been stabbing.
I'm gonna hit that one.
The other one is undamaged.
Okay, I'm gonna hit.
'Kay.
Yeah.
The one you
One.
have Hunter Smart.
Ooh. Yeah. That has an 8.
That'll miss.
Cool.
Okay, I'll just go again.
Go again. You got it.
One more again.
I bless you.
All right. That's a 21.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
This
Ow.
where you?
Oh, that's a 3
That's where the chain is.
Yes.
plus. Can I do the hunter's mark
Yeah.
on it?
The chain that's gonna pull all of us into the ocean and we're all gonna die.
Now, if I have something to say
What did I
about
say?
it.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do something more than like
3 regular and then 3 for the hunter's mark.
Okay. 3 regular. Did you roll a 1 plus? What's your modifier?
1, yeah, plus 2.
Okay. Cool. It's just enough anyway.
Oh.
So you swing at it and it puffs into fog and mist. Dead. Again.
Okay. Did you need me to roll to see if I'm still standing?
Yeah. Did I not have you do that?
Nope.
Okay. Do it, please. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Okay. You fall and hit pretty much where you are on the board anyway.
Because I already slid.
Yeah.
Okay, does that mean I'm further away from that baddie though?
Yeah.
If I have slid
Yeah,
into
because he's here.
Okay.
6 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
But I really can't do too many of those, sir.
Top of the round, we got Richard Casterly.
Alright. Caster Bully.
Caster blurp.
I think stumbling to his feet with one hand on Keely, say, I think you've got this one. And I'm going to cast Healing Hands. So that's going to be 7 hit points back.
I will notify you now that you hear cracking and thumping of the hull as you are being dragged
Yep.
under.
And it seems time to do something about this. And I'm going to spend my 15 feet of movement that I have left to go towards the stairs.
5, 10, 15.
So I know I'm a little bit away from them. And
It's gonna happen.
Another one bites the dust. On the
We're all
sea.
dead.
no.
We died too, guys.
Let's just take
You
our
have
turn.
water walk.
We'll take our turns quickly. All right.
We'll just walk to the shore. Just us. And hope the zombies don't get us while we just walk on
we'll
the
just
ocean.
all abandon ship right now.
Actually,
And you can just kind of cast water walk until we get to
I think eyeballing the stairs and
definitely no zombies will get us.
eyeballing the stairs, still kind of catching his footing. He'll dig his rapier into the deck to hold himself upright, and then say a little bit further, and then call back a healing word.
Okay.
Because I've got the spell slot, and I need my next round to get up to the next deck.
Yeah.
So that will be. We'll go ahead and do second level healing word. That's 2d4 plus 5. 8 healing to you.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That's Keel's go.
Yeah. Let's see. How far away from me are you now? Because you're further away from me than you were.
Yep.
5, 10, 15. 15 feet away.
He's 15 feet away? Great.
Mhm.
Thunder wave. Constitution saving throw for the creature.
Oh, you're talking about the creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
he's 5.
You're pretty close.
Yeah, the creature's close. Is
Thunder wave again?
Is he far away?
No.
Yes.
What's the radius?
15-foot cube.
Depends on where you center it.
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
Okay, cool.
If you put it right up against you,
yeah,
edge against you, I'm out of range.
perfect. Yeah, that's yes, cool. Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Easy peasy, guys. Maths.
It's a fail.
Perfect. All right.
Yellow dice failed me.
2d8 thunder
How dare you?
damage. That is
That's what you get.
7 thunder damage.
7 thunder damage. This one poofs into non-existence.
All right, and
Screeching.
I'm going to follow Richard.
5, 10.
You've got your full movement though.
Yes.
What's your movement speed? 30?
Yes, 30.
Okay, you're just able to get up to midships.
Okay, cool.
Big chips. Let's see.
There's other creatures out there.
There's one
There's
attacking your compatriot,
Not currently.
Elisa.
Your compatriato.
I'm gonna quicken a spell.
Okay.
It's a one shot. I'm gonna quicken a lightning bolt. Okay, another one.
It's gonna
Yes, that is a dex save, I believe.
It's another fail.
There we go. All right.
Get him.
What level?
Get him.
Just a level 3.
Why don't you
So it's just
lightning bolt the chain?
8d6.
Quick.
That was
It's
a joke.
it's whatever's in the line.
That was a
Roll that
joke.
twice.
Chain is in the lion.
Is it? It is.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Okay. That
Chain fails its deck save.
Can't move out of the way.
17.
Good lord. 20, 30. 30 lightning
points?
damage.
Okay. You evaporate this other ghost and blast into this balustrade that's holding the chain, shattering it, but not completely, unfortunately.
Okay.
But as you do so, there's these screeches from around you. It's now their turn, if you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. As this one starts to fade next to you, Green, you hear it say,
We were supposed to be interred. We were supposed to be transitioned. You ruined it. All of you. They ruined it.
as it says those words, the boat is let go and slams back into the ocean. Have everyone make a dex save. As whatever was holding that chain
Oh my gosh, I cannot roll tonight.
releases.
Neither can I.
Y'all cut that one pretty close.
18.
18.
9.
9.
9.
24.
24. The two of you, well, where are you? You're midship. You're both midships. Thankfully, you would have fell overboard, but you slam down into the ground, taking. Lisa, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You take 6 heal. But as the water settles, combat comes to an end.
Hey, Richard. Who did we take from the spirits? Did you hear that?
I
Did
don't.
everybody hear that or just me?
Just you.
Oh,
That part.
What, JK? What was it? Well, y'all heard it say something else.
Yeah, it was
Was
like
it
you
screeching?
took her
Was
from
it
me or
screeching
something.
loudly?
You heard you took her from us. They took her from us. You heard we were supposed to be interred. We were supposed to be transitioned.
Yeah, so I was asking about like
Yeah,
who,
okay.
who did we take from them?
I do not recall.
Wait, they said like you took something from them?
Hey, Zai.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, we killed one of them, and then immediately after that, he said, "You took her from us."
Grim will hear them talking and come down.
Okay. As you guys
To
are
the deck.
convening, the first mate also convenes with you. Are you guys okay?
Oh, yeah. As okay as we can be.
Thank you for defending our ship bravely.
Pretty shaken up. Did you hear that? Right before they all disappeared?
I heard that comment that it made to you. Yes. I don't know what it was about.
We don't happen to have any members of the deceased among our cargo, do we?
I don't believe we. We're bringing wool and meat rations. I loaded it myself. Well, it's supervised. I'll have them check. Goes off, actually kind of concerned, having sailors check the cargo.
DM, I would like to make a religion check
Okay, go ahead and roll religion.
to see if the spirits of sheep herders are known to haunt people.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
15.
15. Not that you're aware of.
I'll keep this conclusion to myself.
However, you're thinking about disappearances, about something about interred strikes you. Saint Marwyn of Alder, that was one of the boat names. Saint Marwyn. Saint Marwyn was a follower of Ilmater, the broken god. Alder, a country to the east, every time.
West.
To the east. Make a history check real quick for me as well, in conjunction with this. At advantage.
A 7 plus something. History. 11.
That's just enough. I was going to do a 10 for that. Alder is the capital, or Alder has a capital city called Herson.
I know this place.
Within it, a grand mausoleum dedicated to Ilmater the Broken.
I do declare some of the intentions of perhaps one of our disappeared vessels might have been less than altruistic.
Like, what do you mean?
I share my revelation.
Perhaps Saint Marwyn of Alder was transporting bodies. Perhaps they were in destination for the city of Herson, where they were to be buried.
Wait, I want to hear Richard tell this story.
Perhaps Saint Marwyn of Aldrin. What was Saint Marwyn?
Alder.
Saint Marwyn of Alder. Or Alder of Marwyn of Alder?
Yes.
That's the ship's name.
Yes.
The ship was Saint Marwyn of Alder?
The Saint Marwyn of Alder.
The
Yes.
Saint Marwyn of Alder. May have been ferrying the deceased, or some of the deceased, to a destination one that worships Ilmater, the god worshipped therein of their destination. If they failed to deliver these bodies, it is possible that they have incurred some sort of oceanic wrath upon all vessels who pass hereby.
So, like, now this place is haunted forever.
Until such a time as these supposed remains are delivered to their intended destination.
Well, if they didn't end up where they're supposed to end up, are they at the bottom of the sea? Or are they somewhere else?
One would assume they are still aboard the wreckage of their previous vessel.
So, what?
Well,
Is it the bodies that are haunting us? Is it the ocean is haunting us for their... Who... Like, did the ship just sink? And then the bodies got mad because they didn't get buried when they wanted to?
Well, to quote some of our incorporeal intruders, we were meant to be interred. There's a longing, and what we all know about ghosts is they have unfinished business or some kind of unsolved intent.
Well, what little I know of the y'all...
Gestures wildly.
What little I know of y'all folk, just kind of pointing at all of you, y'all aren't necessarily cut out for exploring the depths. I myself am a little bit curious about what's down there.
Well, no, I'm really cut out for the hills. I've figured out how to be on a ship, but I don't. What do you mean? Going down in the ocean?
Yeah. I don't know that y'all are necessarily cut out for that, but I'm curious.
Well, you can breathe underwater.
He just kind of gestures at himself.
He's a little slimy.
I mean, you are really blue, but I don't really know what that means.
Really blue.
You never seen one of my kind?
To be frank, no.
Is this your first time out at sea?
No. I don't know. Are they coming on ships? I don't know.
Let us not be judgmental of the traveledness of our companions.
So, DM question. I have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
How fast... The ship is moving? Are we, headed back to our destination?
Yeah, you're headed north still.
Captain!
Can I start
Well, actually,
pulling
the
in
ship is
the
not
anchor?
moving. You're anchored.
Could I
Okay.
start pulling in the anchor once we're all set?
Yeah, you can start ranking it.
Yeah, okay.
How... Is there an estimate that anybody would know of how deep the bottom of this little area is?
Yeah, you can ask one of the sailors, and
Yeah.
they could try and estimate based on cartography tools.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna...
also ascertain whether or not the anchor is caught on the ground.
Well, yeah, so I'm going to ask one of the sailors, about how deep do they estimate the bottom of
He would have
this body of water
If,
that we're at?
if I'm cranking it, then it's
They
it makes that out.
take their way up, or they make their way up to the captain's quarters and start looking at their maps and charts, and average around 7,000 to 8,000 feet deep.
Oh, yeah, no, there's nope. Not anytime soon. Well, never mind about that.
Or I'm sorry, it wouldn't be that deep.
It's like that's.
I'm stupid
8,000?
because an anchor does not reach that far down.
I mean,
Well, if
you
it was
wouldn't-
just being pulled down, it's not to say it hit the ground, but some ghosties
right,
were
we're just
yanking on
pulling
it.
on it.
Oh, yeah, you're
also,
right.
you wouldn't be anchoring in the depths of the ocean. You'd be
Yeah.
anchoring in
Yeah,
shoreline, where,
Right.
like
True.
Where
Yeah.
it's shallow.
Yeah, 8,000 feet deep.
You know,
Okay.
torpedoes.
Okay.
no. I don't either.
That's 30 feet per second, or per 6 seconds.
8,000 divided by 30.
Yeah, 8,000 divided by 30.
The sand's stuck here. You guys would have been fine.
Okay, that's
anyway.
266.
Yeah.
Divided by...
6, I believe, right?
There we go.
Well,
Is
that's...
that
Yeah, divided by
tiny?
6 will tell you how many rounds.
Yeah. Okay, so 44 rounds.
Times 6.
Was 10 rounds to a minute.
Yeah, 10 rounds to a minute.
So it would take you 4.5
4.5
minutes,
to get down there.
unless you're sprinting.
I'm so curious.
That's right. Is this
Do it! Do it!
2 minutes to swim on... That can't be right.
No, that's
He's
probably not.
water. He
Okay,
just
8,000 feet.
he's
Okay,
Aquaman.
so that's 8,000 feet deep. I have a swim speed of 30 feet per 6 seconds. So actually, probably better is 30 divided by 5.
There you go.
Sorry, or 30 divided by 6, which is 5. Okay, so that's 5 feet per second.
There we go.
Okay,
There
that
you
makes
go.
more sense.
We're
Okay, so 8,000 divided by 5
Is how many seconds?
is how many seconds? 1,600 seconds. So 1,600 seconds
Divided by 60 is how many minutes?
divided by 60 is how many minutes it would take. So
There we go.
about half an hour.
Wow.
That's going normal speed. So if
Can you
you...
hold your breath that
15
long?
minutes at fast pace.
Yeah, you could sprint to the bottom of the
Yo.
ocean in 50.
I'm so curious.
Do
it's
it.
it's going to take about an hour to repair anyway.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be
You
chilling.
can just calculate the damage for the bends.
I'm a genasi.
Just kidding.
I'm a water genasi. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna swim to the bottom to see if I can find the wreckage of this ship.
Okay, before you go, let me cast a healing ward so you don't die.
Yeah, what if you encounter a zombie down there?
Or
I'm a one-shot character.
There's all the zombies down there.
And we'll never know what happened to
I'm a
him.
one-shot character.
10
What else is it good for?
Death.
15 healing points.
15 healing points.
All right.
Okay, yeah, hey, not bad.
It is one of my strongest healing
I'm
words.
so curious.
I say, away!
You make your way
Make a
to
moment.
the side
That's the
of
word I
boat,
used. Healing.
conferring with the captain and the first mate, and they will try and stay as close to the area as possible for you.
Yeah.
Diving over the side into frigid waters. Swimming down.
Above the surface, I will just be playing Counter Charm.
Okay.
Just a song on my lyre to avoid fear and possession.
Down, down, down you go, quickly losing the light, fading into blackness. Do you have any way to light your way?
I mean, I have the light cantrip.
Okay. You cast light on some aspect of yourself. Continuing down, a lonely glow in a sea
Oh, and I also have dark
of
vision.
darkness. Nothingness. Water currents. And fish every now and then. As you reach the ocean floor, you do indeed see a bisected vessel. And then you make out more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other vessels. None of them bisected, but each of them with their anchors free.
So most of them have been like pulled down by their anchors here. So I like seeing all these ships. I would then be looking for one that resembles, or at least like maybe has the name crest on it somewhere.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to determine which one was the Saint Marwyn, as it is the only one not pulled down by its anchor. It's shattered in half.
Okay.
And it does have gold filigree around the prow. It's got a visage. Sometimes they'll have like mermaids or whatever on the front of the ship. It's got the visage of a broken man who has like shattered hands and scars across his body, like a cut across his neck.
I'm mostly going to be looking for bodies in the general area.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah. 5.
5.
You still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh. I'll add that. Why not? 7.
7. You make your way into the vessel, looking through the first half of the wreckage.
I will say, maybe narrow the search. I'm looking for a woman, just because I heard one of those things say you took her away from us.
Sure. The first half of the wreckage, you see skeletal, bloated corpses of sailors. It looks
Do
like
any of them look familiar?
none of these do. Some of them seem to have like ropes hanging about them or other detritus that has been shifted in the sinking of this ship. You also make out bodies of non-sailors. If you want to go ahead and make a history check for me,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. Roll well on that one. 22.
You easily spy several floating corpses of men seemingly dressed in the regalia of Torvenbergen raiders.
these probably aren't the people that are that became the spirits. That's my guess. Yeah. So I'm just gonna swim past them.
Would you like to investigate the other half of the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Man, rolling poorly where it doesn't count. 5.
It's not hard to spot what you see in the other half. As you enter the midship, there are maybe 15 large stone objects chained to the ground of the ship. Coffins. Wrapped in chains.
Huh.
As you are perusing, there's a soft brush of a hand against your cheek. As you turn to look, there's nothing there.
Uh-huh.
In your head you hear, see how they rot, how they clamor. They wish to be free.
I guess I'll just respond out loud. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to get them out of here, right? Just these wood boxes are still gonna float up top, right?
They're stone coffins.
Oh, stone coffins. Oh,
No.
No.
Well,
now, would it be disrespectful to pull them out of the coffins in order to transport them more safely?
You stole them from me. Stole them from our queen.
Now, respectfully, I don't know who you are, and I don't think you know who I am, but I am interested in putting this business to rest.
We are not interested in dealing with you.
Well, that's
We will
unfor-
pull you all to the ground to rest among us. If
What?
we are not to transition, you are not to transition. You will spend your waking moments bloating forever.
Well, that's unfortunate, because I can breathe underwater, as I'm sure you can tell, and I was hoping to, put some of this to rest, but
Make a constitution saving throw for me as you start to draw in breath and feel you can't.
21.
You start to suffocate, but you are not taking damage at this point. You can't breathe. You feel the presence leave you, but you still cannot breathe.
Well, I'll cast a message.
It's the range on message.
120 feet. So, like, I'm specifically trying to target whatever that thing was.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You're trying to reach out to her.
yeah. That's real unkind of you. I'm just trying to help.
There is no helping. Goodbye.
Go ahead and make another constitution.
Another one.
Another one. 25.
You're still able to hold strong, but you feel like regardless, you're going to start taking some suffocation damage soon.
All right. Well,
Finger blurred.
back up top.
Okay. Go ahead and let's make an athletics check. And
I
see
believe
how-
he has water walk on himself.
He does, and does that mean he can instantly bring himself back up to the top?
It's a very
think
fast
they did
rising
that.
speed.
They rules lawyered that in Critical Role Season 2, I think.
We're critical role. and
Yeah,
do
no, I could
everything
literally
they
just
do.
cast that on myself right now and just boom.
Well, it's already cast on you.
Well, no, it's probably been longer than an hour at this point.
Yeah.
Or was that the previous day?
No,
That's when we rolled initiative.
I cast it at the very beginning of initiative. It took me about half an hour to get down there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you'd have to drop it to go down anyway. So.
Probably, yeah. So I'll just cast it again.
Okay. All right. You're only going to take a little bit of damage.
60 feet per round, essentially.
You still take 12 points of choking damage.
Fair.
As you rise to the surface quickly, you see watching, playing your lyre.
Yeah, whatever's down there doesn't want to deal nicely. You know what's crazy is that there's still a part of me that wants to see if we can get some underwater expedition, but those are stone coffins down there, and I ain't coming up easily. So, I mean, As long as we get this ship safely to its destination, then we've done our job.
The captain, hearing this, says, "Well, that would be nice to get safely there. But I think it's kind of our moral imperative to make sure this doesn't happen. Now, I can't ask you to do that, as I have no combat experience myself. I'm just an old salt. But if it were me, I would feel downright bad about letting others get pulled down."
Well, unless you got a way to pull up... How many coffins?
15.
15 stone coffins. I mean, I'm all ears.
It's a lot of rope. But perhaps we could maybe send a message to someone on the shore. So you have that capability, and we can send an expedition to recover now that we know that the St. Marwin sunk.
Yeah, that seems like a good deal to me.
Good captain.
Yes.
Are you capable of performing certain rites, like those of marriage?
Aye.
Are you recognized, or perhaps in your experience, does it come with the station of your office to perform funeral rites?
Aye, it does.
Is there perhaps a way that we might abate these souls of their ire here on the open seas?
Perhaps, but burial at sea, which is the type of funeral you usually have at sea, may not be what they're looking for.
Are they not provided thereunder with coffins of their own?
Yes, but didn't you say that earlier they were to be interred at a specific holy place?
Ah, but that is until we update the intention. For it is the previous saint of somewhere intended to somewhere that meant to inter them elsewhere. But if you yourself, an officiant of a funeral rite, were to declare this their resting place, would they not, by definition, be at rest?
Quick history thing. St. Marwin's long dead. It was just named after St.
Due to the lack of concern, I'm not going to make the history check.
I mean, we can try it.
Making inferences.
I can make a funeral rite of some sort.
We know the number of the deceased.
Yes.
Can we not make an offering to each and every one? Though we do not know their names, we can address their person.
Very well. I will prepare.
This seems like perhaps the extent of our ability, given our resources, but our current obligated destination.
He goes and grabs a quick, just like, block of incense and what seems to be a large bottle of grog. Lights the incense and walks to the port side. Well, spirits below.
Well, hold a moment, Captain.
Aye.
Richard goes and places a foot up on the front railing and begins to play his pan flute.
What's he playing? What kind of tune? Like, whistle it for us or something.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Spirits below. We may not know your names.
This is where his nickname, the nickname for Richard Casterly, or as his friends might call him, Rick Casterly, makes a little more sense.
We may not know your names,
Indeed, we may not know how you died, or why, or where. But we do know that you were to be interred in a special place, a holy place of Ilmater. It is a shame that you fell so far from your desired resting place. I can offer you sea and salt, as well as
Starts to pour out the grog.
other liquids besides the water to sup you in your days. And hopefully you can find your way to peace, to the Raven Queen, and to the beyond.
As he's pouring that out, you hear echoing, as if from multiple locations.
And why would they accept that from you?
As you turn around, there's this ghostly visage of a woman in dark vestments, skeletal, half the jaw like just rotted away, one eye missing, a face of fury upon her. This captain turns around mid-pour and like starts pouring on the deck before being like,
Well, it's what we can offer them. You can offer them nothing.
Well, we would learn their names.
It's not their names that matter because they are dedicated to the broken god. They no longer have identity.
Whoa. Was there not their number known?
Yes. 15 souls I, Morgana, champion of the Raven Queen, was to deliver. 15 souls resting upon the bottom. I have added more. We have added more.
Now, just might who you be?
Morgana.
She just said that. Can I roll a history check to see if I would recognize that name?
sure.
I would also like to roll a history check because that sounds like a popular name.
It sure is.
Okay, that's 19.
Natural one.
19. You've actually, had a fair amount of time around the Kingdom of Alder. Your people, when you were growing up, lived on 2 barrier islands around the kingdom. One specifically, the one you grew up on, protecting the Bay of Herson. Morgana is a priestess of the Raven Queen who operates a graveyard within Herson. But she also tends to the graveyards of the other deities there, of Cord and of Ilmater.
Was she immortal?
She was immortal.
Like a mortal, not immortal.
Yeah, immortal.
So if she's here now, then she was probably one of the people down in the coffin. Or the spirit of.
Perhaps.
Are you one of those? Are you in one of those down there?
A look of confusion and then disdain flicks across her skeletal face.
Of course not. I was there to guide them. I was killed by Torvenbergen. And my transition is now cut short as well.
Now, is there seriously nothing that can be done for you?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
14.
Another look of confusion.
Could it be that you are actually earnest in solving the woes of my chosen?
Did you not observe the commitment of our friend here who delved to the depths?
I had no idea what I was going to find down there, but when I did, it seems like a dire situation that needs to be rectified.
We are in pain. Constant pain.
I can imagine being down there.
Not just that, our souls, they can't move.
Well, if it's a matter of physically relocating the remains, then that's easily done. More or less.
It is. Truly.
Yeah, we just need to. I don't know if we have the materials here, but I'm sure we have materials on shore to come back and bring them up.
You lie. You try to escape. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I try to persuade her too?
What are you gonna say as we're rolling initiative here?
My lady, we are earnest.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yeah. Ah, dang it! It was a natural 20. An 8. But that makes it a 14.
14. She pauses. Wait. Why wait? You will leave here. You will never return, and we will be forgotten.
Well, hold
We
a
have
moment.
been forgotten.
Hold a moment. Are the coffins important?
Looks at you as if you're daft. Of course.
Would it offend the lady or the dead if we were to remove them from that which weighs down their forms?
They are sealed and warded. Blessed by Ilmater.
Could you unseal them? Because we are capable of moving 15 bodies.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, come on!
Again at disadvantage.
Is like if I add to the persuasiveness because I can physically go down there, can I help him?
That's not gonna. I mean,
They would make it a flat roll.
there's an assumption there that you would go down there and open the coffins. That's not an ad.
Yeah.
This is to persuade her to be okay opening the coffins. They're sealed.
Oh.
Hang on, I think that's like an 8.
Okay.
It's below 10.
Okay.
Persuade. Oh, no. This is a 13.
13.
Yeah, I have plus 11.
I love this arc.
How do I have?
Okay, you
Whoa.
bird.
I love
Bird.
I do not think it will please my matron.
No, but it's better than whatever's happening right now, which is just waterlogging.
It is hard to think. I feel as if there are icy chains wrapped around me, but perhaps this could work. Perhaps I could be free.
We do commit to try.
We do, my lady.
Elisa would like nod her head.
Very well.
It is the captain's moral obligation, and by extension, our financial obligation to assist.
You may try. And if you fail, you will not breach the surface again. Fades into dust, or to mist and fog.
Cool.
Wait, so did she give us permission to open them?
Yep.
She did.
All right. Do we have like enough canvas tarp stuff on deck or like on the ship?
I have
Yeah, there's plenty of canvas for mending
I have
the masts.
Well, what I mean is,
Sails.
yeah.
So
So
we're out there by
I
himself
want to
and
wrap
pick
them
'em all out
essentially
at
in body
once,
bags.
and we'll just fix it.
Sure.
So like my plan, like bring some rope and canvas down there so I can like wrap them
Plenty of sailcloth.
like respectfully.
Yeah.
So that I can come back up later. What I didn't realize is that as a genasi, I get to cast another water walk once a day
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
So technically,
You get a spell slot back.
yeah.
Yeah.
On that one.
Okay.
On that one spell. So that's essentially what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swim down, like wrap up the bodies essentially as respectfully as I know how to. And then with all 15 of them, just like come back up to the surface.
Do you have a crowbar or anything in your backpack to get through
I do.
the chains and the coffins? They are sealed.
Yeah. So again, like describing what I saw down there to people, I'm sure I would have gathered the
Yeah.
materials.
Yeah.
Go ahead and assemble your gear and start to swim down. It's going to be a bit longer to swim down as you are taking a lot of sailcloth,
Yeah.
rope, crowbars.
Yeah.
Are you bringing anyone?
No, I don't think anybody knows or can breathe underwater.
I didn't know if you had
Nope.
water breathing as a spell.
No,
Okay.
I'm a genasi, so I just.
I know, I just didn't know if you took it or
Oh,
not
yeah, no.
as a sorcerer. Is there anything else we're doing before he heads down?
I'll probably send him with a bardic inspiration.
Okay. You make your way into the depths once again. To the wreckage.
We send you with lots of rope.
To the coffins. Can I have a athletics check as you try and unseal the chains surrounding?
15 athletics checks.
Yeah. Is it cocked?
That is good.
Okay.
Chris is like, thank God.
That is also good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, better. Okay. 17.
Okay. Methodically, you go through, swimming about, unchaining each coffin. As you go to unseal the stone with your crowbar, it is sealed impossibly tight. You can't even get the edge of the crowbar in. Make a religion check.
Oh. 5.
Can't tell, but there's some force holding these closed.
Well, not having been a religious genasi generally, but knowing that Ilmater is involved in this whole thing, just gonna cast up a little prayer,
Okay.
or at least like make a little prayer to Ilmater. Well, there are people on this earth that pray to you, and
They're dead.
well, given that I'm in a dire situation, and I know you hear people's prayers in general, can you please help me get these people to rest?
Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
A better one.
10.
It's double.
Oh, I'm gonna add the bardic inspiration to that last one. 18.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
all right. As you throw up this prayer
Okay.
in your head, underwater, 8,000 feet below the sea level, there's a soft, pale glow among the coffins that starts to flare as the insignia of 2 broken hands chained upon each of the coffins alights. And you hear this soft as the stone scrapes, the coffins unsealed, floating free.
Oh!
Break them
Bodies
all open.
begin to drift out.
Yeah.
Get
All at once.
Yeah. So, like as that's happening, like grab them as quickly as possible. Like,
Corralling
wrap-
the bodies,
Yeah.
wrapping them
Respectfully.
up, tying them
Yeah.
together.
It's just skull.
Like as grisly as the business is, I mean, depending on how the corpses look, I know.
They're not looking great.
Yeah, but like as grisly as the situation is, recognizing like just the grave responsibility here, and so like pushing past it and just like seeing, are they humans?
Mostly humans. There are halflings.
Yeah.
There are the odd elves.
Pretty sure they're all bones.
And you see one dwarf.
And so you're just like pushing past just the grisly nature of the decay and seeing the personhood there. So like treat it like taking extra care to treat each corpse as like with the respect it deserves.
Yeah.
Also trying to keep them from floating away so that I can just like
Oh, come in. No, you stay. Okay.
Hopefully most of them float up inside a boat. So
Yeah, they just most of them just kind of hit the ceiling.
yeah,
Some of them kind of get away from you, but you're able to.
yeah,
Rainbow.
just like wrap them all up in their own individual
Yeah.
wrappings. But
Tie them
like
together.
tie them all together so that I can quickly get to the surface.
Easy enough
Yeah.
to do. Well, not easy, but I'm not gonna make you roll for it. Go ahead though and give me an athletics check as you're now dragging 15 bodies up to the surface. Oh, water walk.
Water walk.
But athletics checks to see if you can hold tight onto that rope.
Roll a thing, Chris.
Do all the will.
You're gonna get rope burn.
19.
19.
Woo!
You do get rope burn as you are yanked to the surface with all of these bodies, but thankfully, you hold onto the rope and break the surface. You see, breaking the surface, your Genasi compatriot holding a rope, looking around for a second before slowly boom, 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 boom. All these sailcloth bags start to caress the waves.
Elisa would just get like really big eyes and kind of go over to the side of the boat to like start helping him get all the bodies in and like figure out all that and
Barrel of monkeys it up.
Yep.
yeah, as like respectfully and like tactfully as we can, like okay.
Make sure to respectfully lay these in the midships or below deck with the captain's permission. He also assures you that after they land in Keldia, they will make for Hurston immediately to deliver the bodies to the mausoleum of Ilmater. As he does
How far
so
is that, like, from...
from Keldia,
Yeah.
fairly far. Like
Do they not need to, like, put them in something else?
they could probably like put them in bag or boxes of salt.
That's a lot of salt.
They can pick up salt in Keldia, and it's well worth it to not be at the bottom of the ocean. But as he is making these affirmations, you hear just a soft sigh, and you feel something leave.
Well, that was the right thing to do.
Where did I... Oh, wait, that's the
Did
wrong
we-
person.
Did we all feel that or
You
just
feel
Crypt?
a heavy presence lift.
Does the fog lift?
The fog, indeed, as you go above board, is gone. Burned off. Sunny day, like in your little illusion.
Well, that was a exciting voyage.
I personally would not like to do it again.
Oh,
You
Gertie,
see-
you all right?
There's also like a bit of an echo effect as the hole in the throat is still not completely sealed.
Good to see you walking around, Gertie.
Oh, thanks. Good to be walking. Good to be walking. Good job, everyone.
Well, I think we owe most of our thanks to this watery gentleman here. Kill, thank you. Don't know what we would have done without you. I mean, I think we all would just be in the bottom of the ocean or also have become watery spectres ourselves.
Well, the good news is that this is a safe passage again.
Always good to have a genasi on board. They can, get stuff out of the rudder. Or a turtle, but they're kind of bulky, Anyway, you have my thanks. I'm gonna go do something. I don't know what. I have a new lease on life. I gotta find a hobby. Walks away.
I did think hobby.
I thought better of Gertie. I didn't take him for a racist.
Being blue.
Where was that comment about the turtles?
So, as you collect yourselves, you're able to maintain a stronger guard on the boat now that the danger has passed ethereally.
I think as we sail away, Richard Casterly will approach the rear of the ship. Just looking over it, begin to take out a notebook and begin penning a song. Be like, Morgana, I'm gonna give you up.
As you're pinning and looking at the sunset, you see a blip on the horizon that grows larger and larger. Eventually others pick it out and say, oh, another ship. It's good that we fixed this. And as it comes larger into view, you make out that this is quite a large boat. Not only does it have sails, you see large oars on the side rowing,
Oh no.
and the sails are red. Torbenbergen on the horizon. Thank you guys for playing.
Oh.
Oh no!
in the crypt of the sea.
Berg.
Maybe we'll pick it up some other time.
Man, we solved one problem and created another.
Should have just let that Torberg get sucked to the bottom of the ocean.
Let me go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so break up. I